Hello everyone, I'm Isaac, and today we're talking about Char's Gelgoog, the master grade version. If audio doesn't quite sync up, that's because I'm doing a dub over after the fact, because apparently my camcorder does not like my new lavalier microphone, which is weird because the microphone works on everything else. So, as you can see, this is our first review in this format, so hopefully this format doesn't throw all of you guys off too bad. Thanks for watching, by the way. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you're new. We do a lot of these kind of things. So let's take a look at this figure, shall we? The classic pink and red coloring for Char looks actually pretty good. Well detailed, well designed, but that's kind of what you're used to with master grade figures. So, we'll show you a few things, including what those holes are for later. So, let's take a look at his articulation, shall we? First things up is let's take a look at the head. The head does look up that far and will look down that far. The head will also rotate from side to side and is on a ball joint, so technically can do a 360. There is actually a nifty gimmick here in the head where the eye will actually move as you turn it, but I just couldn't get the light right. Unfortunately, the way the head's designed, you really can't see the eye. But it is definitely a nifty little gimmick. Now let's move up to the arms. The arm palindrome does go up and down and will go 360 with the entire arm, but the pauldron is separate from the arm, so you'll have to move them both if you want the arm and pauldron to move. Your arm does have a nice double bend. Sorry, that arm plate always seems to like to fall off on me for some reason. Here we go. And by the way, I did do a little Nern oil on him to get that extra detail out. You're welcome. So, let's take a look at his hand as I adjust the zoom here. Thumb is articulated on a ball joint, allowing it to go up. Hand has a hinge joint for the fingers and individual hinge joint to the end of each finger, allowing him to have a fully articulated hand. Nice! This is same on both hands. Moving onward to the body torso itself. The torso, unfortunately, while it does have a nice side-to-side movement, does not really turn very well. But it does have a wonderful back arc and an awesome ad crunch. Topped off with a wonderful, beautiful opening hinge for a pink little Char for you to be able to look at. No, I'm not painting anything that small. Sorry. Don't have the eyeballs that good. Moving on to the legs. The legs go Yeah, the legs don't have a lot of articulation here, unfortunately. They only go so far up, and they do have a slight bend I'm going to show you here. The foot does go slightly up and down, side to side, and for a pivot. They do have a nice little armor shifting thing with the knee, but not much, as the leg itself doesn't really bend that well. And here we are, the accessories. Your accessories include one large Gelgoog shield, which is quite massive, actually. And I did some water decals. You also get 2 sets of blades. You get these nice curved Naginata blades and some nice straight blades. You also get a beam rifle and his Naginata handle with a clip that you can use to attach it to his back. I'll show you that here in just a second. There is also another really interesting little accessory that you get with this. You get Char's car. And with Char's car, you also receive a tiny pink Char. Yes, another pink Char. You can put him in there right now. And you also receive a yellow Lala soon if you want to paint those. I'm not painting anything that tiny. Sorry, but not sorry. So, let's do a size comparison. We have his rival, the RX-78-2 1.5. The Gundam Heavy Arms Endless Waltz Edition. And we have the Gundam Wing Proto Zero Endless Waltz. The Burning Gundam / God Gundam from Gundam G Fighter as well. Next to him here, we also then have the Gundam Eclipse. Yeah, this is a big boy. It's a very large figure. Once you're done building it, it is quite massive. And justifiably so. So, let's take a look at how we use some of these accessories. Okay, get out of here, you old dead meme. Enough of that. Alright, so let's open up the fingers here. You'll want to match that peg on the arm here to that little slot on the rifle. Be mindful, however, and that arm piece has fallen off again. Alright, let's put that back on there. One of these days I'm going to super glue that. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to get that on there. Now, it doesn't work quite too well because of the stock of the gun. It really fights you as you try to get it into that peg. And you got to try and maneuver the fingers just right to get the gun in place. So, give me a minute as I try to fight this right now, as it's definitely going to be a slight bit of a struggle trying to get everything into place here. But I'll show you what this looks like in just a second. Come on. Come on. There we go. Not the greatest look, but this is what you're going to get with this right now. Like I said, you'll want to try and make sure you get a good grip there. But that stock of the gun really does make it a pain in the butt to actually put in position. But it doesn't look too terrible. And the grip's actually pretty good. So, you know, there you go. So it'll actually hold on to it pretty well. Now remove the sword from its peg here, and you'll want to insert the blade onto the peg itself with slots into the handle there. Sorry, I'm trying to stand over it while doing this, so I'm not quite seeing the peg properly here. But here's the little slots, as you can see. They're on both sides there. And you want to try and get it into those pegs. Come on. Giving myself a better angle here. Alright, let's see if we can get this to function. And once we get this nice and pegged in, there we go. Once you get nice pegged in, move the thumb out of the way and wrap the fingers around the blade. So go ahead and wrap the fingers around the hilt of the sword here. There we go. And from there, you can choose to either attach to either your curved blade or straight blade pieces. So I'm going to try and show you the straight blade real quick. There's one. See if I can get two. Wait, this one's not fitting. Why is this not fitting? Oh, I think I know why. That's probably the Hyzax blade bit. I had it mixed in with the Gelgoog here. No matter, we still have both of the curved pieces. So we just insert these on either side. Darth Mauling this. There you go. And we'll zoom out here in a minute. There you go. And you have the Gelgoog's iconic Naginata. It's a double-sided blade. Now we'll move over to this other arm, and I'll show you how to attach the shield. Open up the hand. You'll want to slide the hand through the handle here. Be very gentle. So you just want to slide that out. Maneuver the handle through the hand there. and you should be able to close it up from there. Voila! And now you have Char's Gelgoog with its sword and shield. Nice! Now I'm going to show you the little bit of weapon storage you get on this figure. So open up the hand and insert the peg, or put the sword onto the peg after you remove the blades. Try not to remove the section where the blades connect. You'll put the handle onto the blade there, or the hilt onto the peg, once you put the peg into the back there. Take the shield off as well. So you'll attach the sword's hilt here to the back of his Gelgoog, and you'll insert that peg directly into the back of the Gelgoog here. And you'll use the swing arm to position the shield to the back of the mobile suit. And voila! There you have it. The Gelgoog. So, what do I think of this thing? Well, quite frankly, I give it a wonderful 9 out of 10. Let me get my hands in the appropriate feature here. 9 out of 10. Perfect buy. I definitely suggest it. I'll leave a link to the store for newtype.us in the description below.